Hello, my little blasphemers, and welcome to Salt Sanctuary. A little bit of farming to get that. Ignore the amount of salt they didn't want to drop. Take that, make the head taker. Just checking to see what all we can make. No reason to, really. I'm not going to do any of it. I did put down guy, so you can see. This one doesn't have much in the way of stuff, but I will probably pick this up eventually. So close. We will probably wand here and there. There we go for that. And then I guess we'll pick up class 4 swords since we can. Yeah. Cool. So cool. And we go to Bandit's Pass. Do you have any? You do have some buff prayers, but overall, it's super worthwhile. Anything here change that I didn't think of? No, I don't think so. But we can probably upgrade Tachi. Oh yeah, just another lock. Another locks of hair. Okay, simple enough. I wasn't sure where that one upgraded from. Well, this one. Drowned lockets. Right. That's fine. We are here. Ah, we've been grabbed. We're here to progress. Knockstone and a bag of salt. A bag of salt will get me another level. Okay, so this place has the dudes. Luckily, that's like the tankiest armor in the. These guys' armor is the tankiest armor in the game. The only downside is you can't just get it. Like you can't just farm it from them. Those guys drop something I really want. I might make their sword. But I also need it for the Covenant progression. Fool. Absolute fool. Nincompoop even. Court sorcerer here. A 1 of 3. Oop. 1 of 3. That's all fine. This up. And grenades. That up. That's super helpful. I know there's a sanctuary ahead. I just gotta get past Big Chungus here. I mean, I don't gotta get past Big Chungus. That door behind him is where I'd get his thing. Where I'd get his armor. Wow. Wow. I expect you to be dead. Took one more. 2 in a row? That's kind of crazy, actually. Ever leave 3 soldiers' poems. Love to see it. There's more upgrades. Mending band. All fine. Dandy. There's the guy. Yeah. This is a good question. A terrible question for a Souls game, but a good question in general. We can make an offering of a mage. Just for the sake of getting this. It'll all make sense later. And buying this saltwood branch. Never know when you might need a saltwood branch. You know what? Since incantations don't actually take up a slot, maybe I will buy Venom's. Oh, I can't buy Venom's. Never mind. Okay, so we're gonna go... Let's see, there's... The armor's over this way. We'll just do that. There we go. Oh, okay. Armor. Silverleaf Stone Guide again. These guys and the split swordsmen are easy enough to deal with. They're easy enough to deal with. They're easy enough to get the bullets. Now. Phoenix Shield. Okay. Yeah, as we were. Relief. Stone Merchant. Grasping Ring. The Salt Acquisition. That's the Salt Ring. More salt. The one I started with. It's been really helpful up to this point. Can I? Rockstone this time? I can. Cool. Need it. The Kraken Worm. I needed this guy. Alright, come on. Nerd. Wow, that was a hefty hit, eh? Oh, so was that. Oh, that was also a hefty hit. Okay. We're hefty hitting each other. So, okay. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. And in doubt, equip the ring. Alright. As you can see, the boss is glowing. I don't think you've seen this before, actually, now I think about it. You see that little bar? That is how much damage I must do to him in order to get my salt back. Oof. And you're really going at it, huh? Alright. Come on. Up. Up. There we go. Money. Alright. We did it. Then we get the horn. That's Thief in the Eight Kingdoms. Funny thing about that, it made me chuckle, is I used daggers up until at least this point in my first playthrough. And then I saw what you could make from the dragon, and I made the switch. Fact remains, I still did a dagger against this dragon. But our next brand, our next movement tool, is the shadow flip. The wall jump. Time to do fire damage. Use stone. There in a second. Soldier's poem. Sure. Split mask. Is their mask heavy armor? Must be. I'm like level 3 light armor. The ray. Oh, there it is. There's the ray. Here's the thing I was telling you for the farming. And now this guy, who now sells soldiers' poems. Which makes the job of dealing with all that jazz a lot simpler. Oh, it's this guy again. No, quite frankly, I don't care. I really don't care. But here we are. Red Hall of Cages. Guard's ear. More shockstone. I don't need shockstones anymore. Bags of salt. wounds are tremendous. Wow. That guy really good, eh? Hands here. I'm not going this way yet, just because it's not happening. Because we're going to do this first. Wow. There's really nothing here that I particularly need. So let's just put down an alchemist to show off some stuff. Steel centipede from the court sorcerer, which is sword whip, which is cool, but not as cool as the phoenix tail. Strength, dex, magic, scaling, class 5, sword whip, which is slash and fire, shimmering pearl. Beautiful, beautiful weapon. I mean, there's also, yeah, there's a thing, caged man's ear using the ambered idol. More damage. Maybe it will even be a down. Oh, yeah. Wild guard's ear. See, make his little veil. But it requires shimmering pearls, which are not for a little bit. And it also requires class 5 and scales with magic as well, so you know. There's class 4 sword whip. Class 3 pistols. Now, in Salt and Sacrifice, I mentioned that there were some enemies in that game that reminded me of an enemy in this game. There were the weird dudes in the like second to last area of the Elder Coat, or yeah, they were in the Temple of Embers or whatever it was called. Right, there are enemies here in this area that remind me of that. Crystal sphere, though. Actually, I guess I should know. Hatched, so good. Oh yeah, amazing. Storm. That's actually a good piece. Eve. Yeah, no. There is a little glitchy, skippy thing you can do with all that, but I'm not willing to put in all that effort. I also want to actually check out this whole place, or at least most of it. Good shield. Down. There's fireball. There's a shortcut. One-shotted. Wow, my damage is jumped. More silver leaves. This. Here we are. First section with the hangman. And dragon. And dragon. The hanged man. Yep, there we are. Hanged. Hanged. Okay. Yeah, the issue is they're never alone. Means it's very easy to get comboed by them. One second. All right. There's that. Oh, there's the sword. All right, where does this lead us? This leads us out. Oh, hey, look, there's the guy. Again. Hmm. All right. All right. Oh, I think that's about all that that direction has to offer for now. I think that's all that direction has to offer, which is probably for the best. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, oh, hey, look, another amber idol. Isle charm. That's poison, right? Poison damage. So that could be useful later. We'll see what we do. One through, one shot, 'cause I know what to do. Okay, that was a lot closer than I cared to admit. $210. Massive. Is that a grand sacred? I barely made that. Oh, three soldiers poems. Oh, shit, yeah. All right, let's go. I'm all for that. Here's where that is. Stone blacksmiths. We like a blacksmith. Endless fangs are fine. A bag of salt is great. Whoop. barely clip that. Those are the, those are like the most dangerous trap in this game, just because you could barely clip them. They'll do pretty much the full damage, and then they can stagger you or send you flying into into like the next one, and it can be very rough. Here, if we can, we got steel armor, cool. Nothing major. Oh, light vessels. Salt. The salt is fine. Those skulls got changed. They had to have. Yeah, they didn't used to have that little, like, pull back as a wind-up. They used to just go. It was a problem. Especially since they're fire, so they do a lot of wounding damage. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Guys, used to be a real problem. Okay. Yeah, so you're making them invincible. It doesn't do damage because we just needed it to. There we go. We just needed to get him out of the way. Warden's chaps, you say? Balls. Not particularly great against these guys, is it? Shouldn't be wasting ammo like that, but gotta go somewhere, right? Sack assault. Can't tell if there's. Oh, it's you again. Yeah? Scored a nobleman across the sea. Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. I'll act like I know what you're on about, but yeah. Alright, the upside down parkour bits. Yeah, like before they didn't have a wind up to their attack, they just go, so that would have just been me taking damage relentless. Ah, that's definitely new. Dramatically reduces stamina fatigue from combat. Well, that's interesting. I think I need actually. Interesting. Wouldn't say that it's like super useful. I mean, maybe in the right circumstances it is. Alright, Crayons Pass. These guys. Mask of Splendor. much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna rest here. I'm not gonna take the oath. I am gonna level up. And I am going to end up calling it here. We'll take that one. Okay. Take this one. Take one away and put it in this one. So now, take that, cut across there, hit up that, then work our way probably towards the extra healing, because it's never a bad idea. And the only thing left is to hit up this sword fighter here. We're good. But that's the thing for next time. Till then, cause trouble, and race out.